Hi everyone, Shabbat Shalom from me. I suppose there are things to be positive about. We can come back into synagogue, which I'm really pleased about, and we've already had a service yesterday and looking forward to a number of you coming over Shabbat. We've got lots to look forward to over Chanukah for all age groups, from those with families to all age groups. Hosted lightings, our takeaway, our van, we've got youth stuff going on. So I'm really pleased as a community that we're going to be doing so much together. So that'll be really great over Chanukah. Now this week's Parashat Vayishlach. Jacob and Esau, Yaakov and Esav reunite, so to speak. We remember, of course, that Jacob and Esau, these twins, have an enmity between them. Esav perceives that he's had his blessing stolen, birthright taken by Jacob. And Jacob is frightened, of course, and runs from his brother. Now, Jacob's growing up, really. He's becoming more able to understand and relate to the world. He's not the naive Tam, as the word is, anymore. He was called the Tam, Ish Tam, like the simple son or the naive son. He grows up in this parsha. And at the beginning, he does three things when he comes back to Esav. He worries about Esav. He still, of course, worries that there is enmity between them. He worries for his life, Jacob. And so we're told he does three things. Well, we read them. Number one, he sends him gifts. So he sends him gifts, almost like to build the relationship back. We might call it appeasement. Rashi calls it doron. That's a Hebrew word that people call doron, which means gifts. He sends him gifts. It's a brother. Hopefully, he feels there'll be a relationship intact between the brothers. But he also prepares for war. He splits the camp, right? He splits the camp. Vayachatz et ha'am. Yachatz from chatzi, splits into the camp, worrying that Esav will want war with him. So he prepares for war at the same time as he prepares for the possibility of relationship. And I suppose there's something interesting there, which is that we need both. On the one hand, we want to build relationships with the outside world. We know that we sometimes suffer. There sometimes is a need to fight, to be defensive. But we can't have one without the other in a way, because if we're only fighting to protect ourselves, then we might miss the opportunities to build positive relationships with those who are allies on our side. If we're naive and we only build allies and we think everyone loves us, and this is for whatever identity really, then we might miss the need sometimes through our naivety to be more careful, to not build the relationship, to stay back. And that's a balance that Yaakov is actually showing us here. But there's a bridge between the two of them, which is that also Jacob prays. Now, whether you're a praying person or not is not the question here. It's that at the end of the day, according to Jacob, it's out with his hands. As a believing person, he can do this balancing act in whatever way, but it's up to God to also show and give protection. We might never get it absolutely right. We'll try. We don't rely on God. Jacob's not saying, you know what, God help me, I'll do nothing. No, he's preparing to fight and he's preparing to build the relationship. But the bridge between them is prayer, tefillah. And he prays, Hatzileni na miyad achi miyad Esav. Please save me from my brother, from Esav. So I wish you all a Shabbat Shalom. Keep well, keep safe. I look forward to seeing you whether in person, in shul, and of course over Chanukah period as well. Love to all. Shabbat Shalom.